What if I told you the people you're looking for might actually be looking for you? Yes, you too, right now. But here's the thing. You can't see each other because you're both hiding. Today, we're diving into something so many people carry quietly: social isolation and loneliness. And we're going to tell you how to actually find your people, the ones that feel like home, the ones that remind you that you're not meant to do life alone. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Catalyst Podcast. I'm your host, Jason, and you can catch us on all your favorite platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. You can also listen to our episodes on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and our home at Podbean. Folks, we want to hear from you. If you're interested in becoming a guest or contributing, reach out to us at catalystmotivationpodcast@gmail.com. That's catalystmotivationpodcast@gmail.com. Join the Catalyst community today and be part of something truly transformative. Welcome to episode 136, Social Isolation and Loneliness. How to find your people. Ah, yes, the quiet ache that no one talks about. Loneliness is strange. It's not always loud, but sometimes it's just that hollow heaviness you feel when you walk into your house and no one even knows you've made it home. Have you been there? I've been there, right? Here's the thing, though. Studies show that loneliness increases the risk of early death as much as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's real. That's from the U.S. Surgeon General report on social connection. But here's the part most people don't know. Loneliness isn't the absence of people. It's the absence of feeling seen. And that, my friends, that hits differently. I remember this one time I was walking into a gathering. The music was pumping, people were laughing, drinks were clinking, and still I felt like I was zipped inside a bubble soup. Everyone was there, but no one was with me. You ever felt that? I'm sure you have. I know I have multiple times. It's where you're physically surrounded, but you're emotionally starving. That moment taught me this truth. Loneliness is not empty space. Loneliness is unheard emotion. And speaking of being unheard, let's talk about that conversation you've been having only in your head. You know, that amazing, fantastic story you always tell yourself. I've told some doozies, I can promise you. Brene Brown says this: true belonging doesn't require you to change who you are. It requires you to be who you are. But let's be real. We often hide the exact parts of ourselves that would attract people that were meant for us, right? That's taken me a long time to figure out, but it's true. It's true. We're hiding the parts of ourselves that people would love. Why? This reminds me of another time when I kept showing up as, air quotes, conference room Jason. Put together, polished, unbothered. Meanwhile, the actual Jason, the one with the questions, the scars, the awkward humor, and sometimes shaky voice, was sitting quietly in the back seat. And guess what? Filtered connections attract filtered people. You can't connect deeply while performing constantly. Brent Menswar talked about this beautifully in his book, Black Sheep. Your black sheep values, those deeply held non-negotiables, are the foundation of belonging. Translation: when you lead with your real values, your real people can find and recognize you. Because like recognizes like. So here's some interesting data. Harvard's 85-year-long study of adult development found that strong relationships are the number one predictor of happiness and well-being. Not money, not status, not abs. Hey, Stop looking at me. I'm working on them. I'm working on them. I'm down to 108 pounds from 198. Or no, what was it, 6 months, a year ago? About 8 months ago, I ballooned up to 240, not 180. I'm about 208 right now, but yeah, not abs. And guess what? It's not how many candles you own from Target either. All right. Another study from MIT found that humans crave social interaction the same way they crave food. Yeah, that's right. Your brain treats loneliness like starvation. So if you've been feeling off, unmotivated, or emotionally drained, you're not broken. You're hungry. And guess what? Hunger is a signal, not a flaw. So here's a question. How do you feed that hunger in the world where everyone's busy, everyone's tired, everyone's pretending they're fine? Right? How do you do it? How do you actually find your people? That's the question, right? So let's break it down in real modern speak, shall we? So let's look at 5 ways you can actually find your people. You can find your tribe, okay? First one, stop trying to be low maintenance, okay? Stop trying to be low maintenance. People who care want to know you need connection. You're not a burden. You're not. You're a human being. Oh man, that was such a big one for me to get over. I'm still working on it. There's a situation going on in my life right now where I'm afraid to reach out. And there are those people there who want to know. They need to know. You are not a burden, my friend. You are not a burden. And if that person treats you as if they were a burden, that's not your person. It's not your person. You're a human being. You're not a burden. Okay, another way to find your people. This is going to be hard. This is a tough one. Share something real first, right? Listen to me now, right? I want you to share something real, not your whole life story, just something true, okay? Something unpolished, something human. When you do that, people respond to your vulnerability like flowers respond to sunlight. Again, there are going to be some people who might brush you off, but we have to have that braveness to go ahead and when we find that person, just give them a little something. All right? Again, not your whole life story, just something human. All right. The next one, go where people share your values. You got to search for it. You got to do the research, right? People who share your values, not just your interests, right? Because gyms have people who like fitness, right? Churches have people who like faith. Concerts have people who like music, but values build family. So search for your people who share your values and build a family. Next, and this could be a tough one. Make the first move. Listen, let's grab a coffee sometime message have saved more people than we will ever know. Someone has to go first. Someone has to go first. So it might as well be you. You can do this. It's hard, but you can do this. I love the analogy. If you want to get to second base, you got to take your foot off first. So do it and be great. Finally, stay long enough to be known. Okay? What does that mean? Stay long enough to be known. Real connection requires time, requires repetition, requires consistency, right? Fact, you can't speed run belonging, right? You can't speed run it. It's going to take time. And it's going to take you getting uncomfortable. But you have it in you to do it. What feels better? Staying where you are or daring greatly to move forward into something that you know is meant for you? And that brings us home to put it all into practice. Here we go. But before we do that, if this is reaching you, if you're feeling what's going on with this podcast, please, please, please make sure to like and subscribe and share it with someone who may need it. We really, really appreciate it. Okay, so let's do this. Let's end with something practical, something you can actually do right after this episode. We're going to call it the 3-minute Find Your People exercise. So go ahead and grab a phone or a piece of paper. All right. Are you ready? Need more time? Then pause me, because I'm not just going to sit here and waste time, right? Okay, you ready? Here we go. Step 1. Write down 3 people you feel safe being yourself around. 3 people you feel yourself being safe around. Not perfect, not polished, just yourself. Do you have them? Is it taking you a little bit of time? Take your time. Find them. Okay, step 2. Choose one and reach out to them today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not a month from now. Today. All right? Today. You can do it. Today. Say something simple. How are you? Hey, I was just thinking about you. Or, I wanted to check in. How's your heart today? At least once a week. I have a group of people, and there's a group of them. There's 2 groups. There's a friend group and a cancer group. So you got some people that are going through some stuff with cancer, 3 especially, and just reaching out. How you doing? What's going on? Just thinking about you. Same thing. I have a friends group. I have a friends group that we've been together since middle school or moving into junior high. And about 4 or 5 of us. And I just reach out to them and just, hey, I just want to let you know I'm thinking about you. Right? Just take that simple step. Okay? So, number 1, write down 3 people you feel safe being around. Number 2, choose one and reach out today. All right? Number 3. Number 3 is name one place you can show up more consistently. One place you can show up more consistently. Is it a group? Is it a community? A hobby? An online space? Even a weekly routine? Because here's the thing, folks. Belonging happens at the intersection of bravery and repetition. I think that's somewhere in Muncie, Alabama. I just being silly, folks. No. But again, bravery and repetition. This is all about bravery. And you have bravery inside you. You think you can't do it, and it's that voice inside your head that you've been listening to for decades. It's time to stop listening to it. You are brave enough to do it. And if you give yourself one more day to repeat it, and follow that up with one more day to repeat it, it's possible. You have it in you. You may not think anybody is in your corner. I am in your corner. Because I'm living through what you're going through right now. I'm not perfect. I am more than broken. And I've got stories upon stories upon stories. But each and every day, there may be times where I might take a knee, but I'm never down on my back. You have it in you to do this. You may not think there's no one in your corner, but there is. There's one person in your corner. That's me. And don't forget about the child inside you. They're always there. You just gotta love them a little bit and let them flourish. Okay. Whew. So hear me out. Loneliness. Loneliness isn't a life sentence. What happened to me when I said sentence? Let me start over, okay? Loneliness isn't a life sentence. It's a signal, okay? It's a signal, a whisper saying, you were made for connection. You were made for connection. Keep reaching. And somewhere out there, your people, the ones who get your humor, who get your heart, who get your story, are hoping someone like you exists. And the good news is, you do. Thanks so much for listening to Catalyst Podcast. If this episode hits home, share it with someone who might need it. Let them know they're not alone. And as always, keep showing up, folks, because the world needs you. All right? Like and subscribe to our podcast for more motivational content. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok for even more inspiration. And if you're ready to rethink the way you handle tough decisions, relationships, and life's tensions, please pick up my book, The Way of Compromise. It's out now, and it's designed to make you see things differently. I want to thank you so much for listening to episode 136. We look forward to seeing you the next time for 137. Go be great.